Okay. Oh, there we go. Oh, there we go. I solved the problem. There. Oh, I don't know. I don't know why there's so many people coming now. But yeah. All right. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Uh, Richie. Ba 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 da bum. 3, 2, 1. Yo, what is going on, people? My name is the SVR, and welcome to the new episode of the SVR podcast. Yay! Ha ha ha! Yeah! So, ladies and gentlemen, first of all, before we're gonna start everything, how you guys doing? I hope you guys stay safe, stay healthy, and be sure to be okay with yourselves within the mental health standpoint here. Second of all, if you guys haven't already, be sure to subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, and turn the notification bell on for some more new content upon this channel. Welcome everybody to episode 104 of SVR Podcast. Today we have someone who has been a part of this podcast before, went by a different name, at episode 41. He's a underground rapper, singer, from United Kingdom. And on this period of time that I like, for those people who are OGs, they will probably know this guy very well. But for those new people who didn't know, there you have it. Uh, this is the homie Richie, aka Killer Boy.
Yo, yeah, we said.
Welcome back to the SVR podcast, man. It's been a while.
Thank you.
4 years.
Yeah, it's been a long while.
There was a lot of good things about it when we first met. Like, throughout the journey of music, you've been kind of like growing and start to improve. And you also, not to mention, you dropped
Yeah,
the album Flowers for Her,
yeah,
which I never had a
yeah,
chance to check out, by the way, remind you.
yeah. No problem, no problem.
And there's been improvements over the time when you were making music by literally just rapping, singing. The lyricism
Yeah,
has more understanding now. The
yeah,
rhythms, etc., etc.
hmm
And your voice has
yeah,
changed too. Like, you're no longer that
yeah,
squeaky guy that just like
yeah.
shy and nervous and be like.
Yeah, man.
So yeah. And also welcome everybody in the chat too. Welcome. I know some of you are from Richie's people, so welcome, welcome.
Yo, you what you saying, man?
But yeah,
What you man saying? Yeah,
so Richie, you know the drill, right?
yeah, man.
What's this about? Ever since like we met, this whole podcast has been changed. Like, this style of
Yeah.
podcast slightly had changed. It's the same formula, but it has more
Mhm.
become more immersive. Obviously,
Yeah, I
I'm
can
gonna
see
be,
it, man.
yeah. So
Yeah.
uh, I'm gonna be asking you 10 questions in regards about your improvements in music.
Mm,
Start explaining like how did you start it, like the usual. Maybe like recap it,
yeah.
like looking back where you were saying at episode 41 of SVR podcast
Alright.
and stuff like
Yeah.
that. And there's gonna be much more to talk about in 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 the seconds as we roll into
Alright.
the episode. So
Yeah.
as well as we're gonna be having more fun by doing mini games and
Yeah.
not to mention, you guys in the audience will be also are involved as well. Because without the audience, without you guys in the audience, it will be much entertaining. You know, you guys should ask Richie some questions. You know.
Yeah. No trolling in the chat, man. I don't owe
Yeah,
nobody.
no, not like in the
Yeah.
last episode. Not like in the last episodes where literally there's been a lot of trolling and they say some
Yeah.
outrageous
That's
stuff.
serious questions, man.
Just keep it classy and professional. You know.
Yeah, man. Professional, bro. Not
But
about owing people $50. Like, I'm in the UK, bro. Yeah.
But without further ado, Richie, are you ready?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm very ready. Man. Let's go.
All right, so this first question, man, this I've been noticing the change, like the change of your stage name and your lifestyle in general. I've been noticing that a lot. Like I've seen on Instagram posts where you're like on that live, you know what I'm saying? Not like
Yeah. Yeah.
rich hood or whatever now.
That
You
must be.
just become more healthier and better. So I'm
Yeah.
not
100%.
but I'm asking you this like by general curiosity here. What led you to like change your name to Richie so suddenly? Was that decision driven by a need to feel safer, or was it more about basically wanting to express who you really are as an artist? Can you like summarize this idea of changing your name to that?
Yeah, I just thought like I'm gonna be making like brand new music and I just wanted to distance myself away from the name of Killer Boy because it's a bit cringe. Um yeah, I thought like Richie was way better and obviously comes with a new sound, new vibe, new voice obviously, it's new persona and everything. So yeah, yeah, that's the reason behind the name change. Yeah.
That yeah, that whole Killer Boy persona, it was more of a beginner status, if anything.
Yeah, yeah.
Cause
I
like
feel like Rich, he's more professional and stuff like that. Yeah.
although you do not represent yourself to be too richy, yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
It's a more of
Yeah.
a you want to give a voice and an expression to your
Yeah,
music.
100%, 100%.
For real, for real. Like
For
I feel like that's fair because
real.
you know a lot of people when they used to get different names by based on kind of like oh I'm gangster, oh I'm a killer
Yeah.
type shit. Like
Yeah, that, yeah, very cringe.
it's like oh I'm that, I'm him, I have aura. You know, like
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
that's not
That's what,
the real
yeah,
music.
that's in the room. Yeah,
It's that's not the kind of representation we are building for.
yeah, yeah.
So,
100%.
so I feel like the way you decide yourself, hey, let me change myself for the better. I feel like that was a correct decision of you making.
Yeah, 100%. I feel like it's paying off as well. And I'm getting older, obviously, like, younger me, and you can't be, oh, as an older person, you can't be saying your name's Killer Bear. But I feel like it's been paying off and stuff.
Yeah, just become more old and wiser,
Yeah, 100%.
which is a good thing.
Yeah.
Moving on to a second question. Now, back then, 4 years ago, when I interviewed you on episode 41 of SVR
Yeah.
podcast, I asked you at the time what inspired you to create your EP when you went by Killer Boy at the time.
Mm.
But here's the thing: you said you took that as to prove people wrong and to show improvement and versatility as an artist, basically stepping out of your comfort zone and whatnot. So,
Yeah.
and looking back at what you were saying. Do you feel like you have actually shown major improvements since then?
100%. Like everyone can just see the levels with the quality, the lyrics, the beats, just everything. I just improved that. I've been more consistent, and there's more of a vibe and relatability. I feel like grown adults can play my music, young people can play my music, anyone can play my music. But before, the demographic was a bit low, like a young, like people, or young people. But because he's a grown man isn't gonna listen to some killer boy. I feel like I got them bangers. Like if you listen to the album, like street niggas, every niggas like can listen to my music. Yeah,
And that's a
yeah,
good thing that you're like doing music that has a messenger, because like
yeah,
not gonna lie to you, today's generation we don't get a lot of music that has the so-called therapeutic type thing,
yeah,
and it's
yeah, yeah, yeah.
it just it's all about like all booming beats and like
Yeah. But like, I feel like my music's for everyone, everyone. Like, it doesn't matter.
as long as they get the messenger and they can like, hey, I can relate to this, I've been there before.
Yeah, 100%.
Like by millions of people, I'm sure they're gonna be like, yes, I can relate to this.
Yeah, 100.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that you have shown improvement since in that episode 41 of SVR podcast.
Yeah, yeah,
I feel like that's such a good advantage of you you have took from a lot of feedbacks, critiques, and stuff like that. Which, by the way,
yeah.
speaking of critiques, we will be diving into it eventually.
Right.
So yeah.
Right, let's go.
Uh, Next question. So when you're writing music now, do you feel like you're more driven by your own personal expression, getting out what's inside of you, or do you like
Ooh.
find yourself focusing more on how your audience is going to receive and interpret the message? I mean, hey, that's something every artist has to think about at some point, right?
Yeah.
Balancing between staying true to yourself while also trying to connecting with listeners. So, like, how do you navigate that?
No, I really like this question. Um, I'll say I use a mix of both, like personal experiences and how my audience will take it. Because you gotta have a bit of relatability in your music, and you gotta be you gotta be like, how do I put this into words? You have to look at competition, because why should people listen to you? If you don't give what the other people are giving, or give even more, then why should they go and listen to your music? So I use a bit of both personal experiences, um, how the audience will perceive it, and yeah, just a mixture of both. But yeah, that definitely goes in mind when I'm writing my music.
Yeah, because it like when you're telling a story about what's been going on with your life, and like
Yeah,
there's been a lot of several occasions where it's like these stories that you hear from artists that they express about themselves, it's very rare.
yeah, yeah, 100%.
That's fair. I mean,
Yeah,
it's good that you're like just not just focusing on personal expressions. It can be also focused on other people's expressions from a perspective, depending on the mood of the song that you're going for.
yeah, 100%.
Sometimes it can be hard depending on the newcomers, because like a lot of these like newcomer artists, it's hard to them to even give their representation of coping.
Very true. Yeah, but I like to stay in the middle, because you can't be too fake or too um like creative when it comes to making stuff out about what you do or what you say or what happened in your life. Because then it's not authentic. It takes out the authenticity of what
Authenticity.
authenticity,
Authenticity.
yeah, of your music, and that really affects the stream. But yeah,
For sure, yeah. Like obviously when you're like a newcomer, now you're not gonna get it right away. But when you're like grown and matured, now you understand the
yeah,
what it's like to make music.
100%.
moving forward to fourth question. This is more not like just diving into the flowers for her. This is more of a like your
Okay.
catalog in general, just in general.
All right.
So, out of all the songs you have made over the last years, which
Mm-hmm.
ones are you like the most proud of? You know, the ones where you really poured your heart into it and lay your emotions out. I'm talking about like those tracks that feel therapeutic to make.
I feel like on the album it has a lot of songs that are really like close to my heart, where I poured out my emotions. So it's a bit. This is a very good but tough question. I'll probably say um. Wow, you really spun me with this one. Um, I'll probably say more of the slow cuts on the album, like R&B, Delusion. It really shows about like how I feel about loving a significant other and how delusional I thought or I was back then. I was like speaking about um how there are so many reasons why you're in love with this person, but it doesn't really lead anywhere. So maybe you're just delusional about it, and it doesn't mean anything. That's definitely up there. Also, Life of Respect. Like, I'm really proud of it because I was in the studio with my boy, and it was unexpected. Like this was like 2 weeks ago. It was unexpected. Just it was going towards the end of the studio session. We just put that beat on, and then we just started making like fire lyrics, fire everything. Then we like, you know what, we gotta extend the studio session. So we extended it, finished the finished the song, and like it's really up there on one of the best songs there, and one of the most streamed as well. Just a couple of days.
Yeah, so you guys have put a lot of work in the sessions. You like no money
100.
required, just straight up for
Yeah,
fun.
yeah, man, yeah, 100%.
But you at the same time, you guys were also serious about it because you guys means a lot of it, a lot when it comes to making music.
Yeah, 100%.
I know it could be a passion thing, but also you got to be serious about it when you're making it, cause like
Hmm.
just had to make sure
Yeah,
you pour you have everything like the delivery, the rhythm, like everything you have to put is there, and cohesive.
yeah. You can have fun, but you can't have too much fun. Or it's gonna be off.
All it takes,
Yeah,
man, is just hard work and effort.
yeah. And I've definitely been putting a lot of that in within recent times.
I could tell.
Yeah,
um, Fifth question. What are your initial thoughts on today's generation, especially the youth and the new wave of artists? Be honest here. Do you think they're bringing something fresh and different to the rap game or not?
I 100% do. Like, I feel like music right now in this new generation is a lot more fun and expressive. Um, it's not more. I feel like back in the day it was more traditional, and there was a certain way you have to do things, say things. You can talk a lot. You can talk about a lot more. You can shorten your songs. It can just be about the vibe. You can have fun about it. So I really feel like the new generation, the new wave of artists are really bringing something new, and I really mess with it. Obviously, I'm a part of it, so yeah, yeah,
Hmm. Yeah, of course. I mean, even
yeah,
though I'm also kind of part of it, but at the same time not, because I'm
yeah.
in 2000s era.
Yeah, yeah, 100.
But I kind of do feel I fall in that category because I started
Yeah,
making music in 2019.
yeah. 100%, man.
My thing with
Yeah.
new generation is like hip hop in general isn't the same as it used to be. And there's not a lot of hip hop artists out there who have the messenger, lyricism, double entendre.
Mm. I hear it. Yeah, so there's like a bit of a upside and downside. Like, you
Yeah.
can say it's not as lyrical. It's not as you haven't put people don't put enough effort into it as they used to before. Like when it comes to lyrics and that, but it depends. Like what you enjoy in music. Sometimes you don't really care about the lyrics. Or it doesn't really matter. And it's just about the vibe. Like one song that I really mess with, like Theme by Travis Scott and Kevin Carter, like, doesn't really have much. lyricism. It's not the craziest lyrics, but the vibe and the energy it gives to you. But same way, I really do like my, soul, like deep lyrics, deep cuts. I really like that as well. Yeah.
Like, and what I mean is just like it's also not too much appreciative because you also got to think about this, Richie, because like a lot of these artists think about like from deep thought perspective here is like when they say something that is so thoughtful and is thought provoking, right? You could tell they had too much, not too much, but they had a lot of carefree putting all like these
Yeah.
pieces all together. And it's like,
Yeah.
I guess you could say it's underappreciated, but not at the same time.
Yeah. Yeah. 100%.
I know it's all about like vibes and is like creativity, which you're not wrong.
Mhm.
Like you're not wrong about like, hey, it's all about vibes at the end of the day, yada yada. But like,
Yeah.
we also gotta understand that we also need to appreciate lyricism upon the artist, even if it's not like that.
Yeah. Yeah. 100%.
So yeah.
I don't know why I keep on saying 100%, but I just agree on it.
Sixth question. Now, of course, it's about like constructive criticism topic here about
All
in
right.
music. So like, you know, in 2021, I don't know if you knew what criticism was like. It was more based on like help to improve. It's like, hey, there's this piece of the mixing that could have been polished. Hey, the rhythm needs to be on sync. Yada yada yada. And there's been
Yeah.
few occasions when criticisms can be hard to be understood, but
Mhm.
not hard to understand when you're growing up. You got like you looking back at it, be
Yeah.
like, hey, I take those, and then it's like, yeah, I have improved. So how do you like handle criticism both from fans and within the music community? Have these like critiques ever affected your confidence? Did it really help? And if so, can you like share how you managed to push through these moments and keep creating despite the challenges?
Do you want me to be honest? Yeah. Do you want me to be honest?
Yeah.
Um, Back then it didn't really help because I didn't really care about what people said, honestly. But it really took time for me to understand and really like develop the constructive criticism for myself to understand. Yeah, could have done better here. Good bar here. Mixing needs to be polished. But that's just the way I am. Like for other people, yeah, probably it didn't really help. But I mean, don't get me wrong, it wasn't like completely pointless. But 100%, it was a little, it was a bit of a factor into what I did. But yeah, 100%, I believe that it did help me a little bit, but not as much as you may think it did. It's all about you like growing up and maturing. I feel like I really matured in music, so I matured just with age and time.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, when you're like young, you might not understood it that well, but when you're like grown, now you understood. It's like, okay, these kind of criticisms, I get it. I know it's not something that can be helpful, but it can be helpful in later events. Like I at first I didn't know like you I kind of had the same exact feeling, but not really. It's more about like who I can really trust to actually understand me well.
yeah,
It's like, do I know what I'm doing or do I not know what I'm doing? And it took me years to realize this. Like this
yeah,
idea of like taking criticism to what is granted.
yeah, 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 I agree. Yeah,
Like sure, yeah, the mixing wasn't polished, but then yet again it was still work in progress. It was I was still a beginner.
Yeah, it's a learning process, isn't it?
Yeah, with the learning process, you were like, all right, here we go. That's a wrap.
Yeah.
So I mean, I learned it the hard way when it comes to constructive criticisms. Who I can really trust, who I can consider like worth helping.
Yeah.
I'm sure you felt the same way too, man.
Yeah, 100%.
All right, seventh question. We're moving forward now. Of course, the I know you like songs they've been making is based on love and unconditional love and uh more into that spectrum. But
Hmm.
like, did you like do you like care enough to use your platform to address social or political issues? Because okay, I know that you're not really into the political space. It like, hey, let's
Yeah.
address the exact kind of uh
Yeah.
spectrum, and trust me, I'm not into that either. But let's just say if
Hmm.
something significant happened, right, in your
Yeah.
country, like in the UK, would you feel
Yeah.
compelled to voice out through music, even if it might be a little bit too risky?
Um. Uh. Sure. Uh. I feel like. Hmm. Good question. Yeah, I think I would like if something significant happen. Yeah, because private platform, you gotta know how to use it, and you gotta know when to use it. So yeah, 100%. Yeah.
So, so like you're, so like you'll be willing to do that despite the consequences.
Yeah, no, I don't care. If I want to do something and I know it's right, then I don't really care.
I feel you. Don't worry about it. It's a lot of trolls.
Yeah, it's cool.
At the end of the day, it's a podcast. We got to be professional about it.
Yeah, 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 yeah. 100%.
So let's move on to eighth question. Now we kind of are like we kind of touched on the music aspect. We kind of want to dive into more outside of music, if that's okay with you.
Yeah, that's fine.
So which underrated gaming console do you think deserves more recognition for its unique library and innovations? And what's your favorite game on it? Because I know there's plenty of consoles out there who either got overhated or just generally overlooked. I would love to hear which one you feel didn't get the credit it deserved.
I thought I'm not gonna lie and say like for my childhood, I've been playing I've been playing games like majority now. I just got into to playing games. So, but I'll say like the PS5 is quite underrated. Like I feel like it gets a lot of hate for no reason. I don't know what more they want from the console, but I feel like it's underrated. I did have a PS3 when I was younger. That was alright, as well, I guess as well. Yeah, I have nothing much more to say about.
PS5 is underrated?
It. Yes, I feel like it's very overhated. I don't feel like it deserves the hate. I guess.
I mean, I don't know about underrated because I feel like PS5 gets a lot of more appreciation than just hate. Maybe they don't like it because, oh, it's performing better.
I understand. I understand. I'm not really too in it. Yeah. My favorite game is definitely FC 25. No, actually FC 24. I prefer FC 24.
Ah, so more like into more FIFA, like
Yeah, yeah,
sports. Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
I like FIFA. I think FIFA has a lot of a special place in our hearts, really.
Yeah, yeah, literally.
It's actually like I've but yeah. So I want to say PS5 is underrated. I think it's more just don't understand what they're hating on it.
Yeah, I understand.
But yeah, I get the generalization.
Yeah, yeah.
Moving forward to the ninth question. Now we're gonna dive into more spiritual topic for a little bit.
All right, all right.
So I've been there. Jeez, that is so loud. Have Have there been moments throughout your journey, whether during personal struggles, creative blocks, or just in general, when your faith in general was tested? In what ways did those experiences impacted your relationship with God?
Yeah. I'm not gonna shed too much light, but like obviously, as a human, you go through a lot of stuff. Um, and it's like it raises the question, oh, why me? Like, why does this always happen to me? Or why does so many inconveniences happen in my life? But and it really like, is God really like, why does God do this to me? But I don't know. When it comes to that stuff, like it just goes out the window very fast. I don't know because I grew up in a religious home, so like God doesn't know. Like I don't believe in God. It doesn't sit. It doesn't go into my head. Like anything negative about God or the religion just goes out my head away. Yeah,
Mm.
yeah.
So so you wasn't too fully religious when it comes to talking to God in private.
Uh, can't like I'm not proud of it, but I'm not really like the most prayerful person. But I don't really talk to God about my problems. I don't know. I just have to like deal with it. That's something I need to work on. Like more praying when I'm in dark times, or even in general, just praying all the time. But I do pray like I don't. I just pray like normal prayers, like oh thank you God um, for like waking me up this morning. Thank you for like taking me here, or he protects me when I go here. But when I have when I have when I have problems, I don't have sweet. When I have problems, I don't really talk to God about it. I just deal with it. Yeah, yeah. Sorry.
Mm. I mean, it's all right, man.
Huh?
We all are sinners after
No.
all. It's all right,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
And we
No
all
one's really
sinners. It will take a lot of while to take this process of praying, understand how to you communicate with God.
Yeah, yeah.
And finally, the last question before we're gonna dive into the mini games aspects, and as well as the bonus
All right,
questions that people
all
in the
right,
audience will ask.
all right.
Uh, if you could give advice to your younger self starting out in music, what would you say?
Um, oh, good question. I've never really thought about that. I'm pretty sure. That's a good question. I'm pretty sure take your time and don't rush it, because I feel like a lot of the music I put out was very rushed to fit a certain date. When I announced the date, the album would have been done. I mean, I did do that with this album, but it was definitely more polished when I announced it. Although I made songs like I gave a fool, but I knew what I was doing. I didn't really know what I was doing. So take your time, don't rush it. Don't put out unfinished uh, projects. Or yeah, don't put out something unfinished. It's really gonna affect the quality. So, yeah.
W. It's all about taking that time. Don't overpressure it.
Yeah, man.
All right, it's time for something more fun that everybody has been waiting for. That is mini games.
Yeah, let's go.
So Richie, this is the first time you be enjoying yourself when it comes to have a good time just playing around with the mini games.
Yeah.
These are more thoughtful or more and more uh into like, yeah, I'm gonna like, it's something you have to have fun after all.
Yeah.
Now these mini games that selected are only gonna be three of those and not five of them.
All
So
right, that's fine.
these are gonna be worthwhile.
Okay.
So what we have in the list, we have Would You Rather, we got Guess the Sound, and last but not least, the quiz.
All right, let's go.
All right, let's start off with Would You Rather. I think you already know the basics of how you're
Yeah,
gonna
obviously.
approach it. So
It needs no introduction. Yeah.
no introduction. I'm just gonna tell you and present you two choices related to any topic in mind, and you must pick one. Do not dodge the bullet. All right.
All right, that's fine.
So, and after you choose, I will have to ask you to explain why did you pick that option.
All right.
So, are you ready?
Yeah.
So, first one we got is, oh, this is gonna sound crazy. All right.
All right.
So, would you rather eat a whole cooked octopus in front of a live audience on camera, or be able to perform live shows but never release a song again?
Be able to perform live shows whenever I release a song. Yeah, man. I love performing. I mean, yeah, I do love performing. I would rather do that. Yeah, man.
I mean, eating a whole cooked octopus.
Nah, in front of a live audience. It's a bit
It's
creepy, innit?
it's gross.
Yeah, yeah, man. Yeah, I wouldn't eat an octopus. I don't eat octopus. Yeah, man. Next one, please.
Yeah, next
Yeah.
one. Next one. Okay, this one is gonna sound ridiculous. Then,
Right,
because we're diving in. It's like the more I'm just like getting to it, the more it's like, oh, straight up
right. All right,
bungus.
go on.
All right, so would you rather marry a dolphin and have to live underwater, or live alone in the forest with no internet forever?
Definitely the first option.
The
Yeah,
fir-
man. At least I have someone to keep me company and not tigers and them, man.
so you're gonna
I have
be.
a little dolphin.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, man. At least I'm not alone. Be a little bit fun.
I mean, it's not gonna be easy when you're like living under the water, though.
Yeah, man. But I can't do it on the internet. I mean, I won't have the internet anymore, but at least I have someone in it.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
Okay. Okay. I didn't expect
Yeah.
you to answer that, but okay.
Nah, I got to answer it, bro. Would you rather, innit?
Hey, I mean, living with internet is it's gonna be pain in the butt.
Yeah,
Moving on to the next one. Would you rather
man.
be the most feared thug in your city, but always have to watch your back, or sell your soul to become mainstream, but lose all your real friends?
Oh, it's a tough one, man. But it's gonna have to be the first option, man. Have to be a thug, man.
Damn.
Gonna have to be a thug.
The most
Alright,
feared
so
thug
my
is
soul.
it's gonna be like, hey, this is Richie, the most tough guy in the UK, in the UK.
Yeah, man. It's not worth it. Selling your soul, man. I
For
won't
real.
have to, man. Yeah,
For real. For real.
yeah.
Honestly.
It is.
Okay.
Just. Alright, don't mind them. Don't mind them. Don't
I
mind
know,
them.
I know, I know, I know.
Yeah, man.
I know they're going two bunkers. Anyways, Uh,
Oh,
fourth, would you rather? This one is a good one. It's more positive side of things, if anything. Uh,
all right.
so would you rather donate your entire next paycheck to a charity that helps struggling artists, or donate it
Okay.
all to a charity that helps build homes for families in need?
Wow, you really dumped me with this one, didn't
Uh,
it?
yeah,
uh, families in need because they need it most than struggling artists, you know.
I would say the
Yeah,
same
families in
thing.
need. Yeah, man.
Cause like
You
okay,
obviously,
cause like why would you like donate to struggling artists? Okay, they're struggling, but
yeah,
what's the purpose of that?
yeah. The priorities, come on.
And
Yeah.
finally, to wrap this up for the would you rather be the mascot for your favorite sports team, wearing the costume at every game for a whole season, or have to
Okay.
wiggle uncontrollably every time someone says your name for a whole week?
Says my what?
Your name for a whole week.
Oh no, that actually be long. That actually be written and everywhere. For a season though, no, probably a season. I get to fly around.
Good, because why would you
Yeah, man.
wiggle uncontrollably every time someone
Yeah,
says your
I don't
name?
even, I don't even think I can wiggle, man. I'm stiff, bro. Yeah,
Ain't that the truth?
yeah, yeah.
Are not bad at all. You did a really good
Yeah,
job at this.
no, naturally.
I was I was expecting a little bit trickier for you in this situation, but hey,
Yeah, man, nah,
you did the
naturally, naturally.
injustice. You did the injustice.
Of course, of course.
Moving on to the next mini game. Oh, this is a good one. Guess the sound.
All right,
So, for this mini game, the goal is you have to guess what it is from the noise itself, just in time. Do not cheat. Do
all
not
right.
use Google. Just have to
No, no,
listen.
definitely.
Just have to listen closely, trust your instincts, and enter it right before it's too late.
All right,
All right,
let's go.
so do I have to share the screen or I have to make a sound by myself?
I want you to make the sound like
All right.
yeah.
Okay, this is gonna be a little bit tricky, but hey, I'm gonna give it a try.
Yeah, come on. Do that again. A cat meowing.
Yeah, correct.
Oh,
That was easier.
yeah.
Uh, let me think it on top of my head. I'm gonna freestyle this. Hold on. Mm,
The cow, cat, like cow mewing.
yes.
All right, yeah.
Let's see.
Ooh, that one's tricky. Do that again, please. See a, see a dog howling.
No. It's a engine. Yeah, it's an
Oh,
engine.
okay, that makes sense.
It's an engine that is like alarming.
All right, damn.
Let's see.
Next one.
Next one. Let's see. Whoosh.
Whoosh. Whoa. Wind.
It's something you hit.
A whip.
Yeah, yeah, correct.
Oh, okay.
Correct. That is correct. That is correct. Um, uh, I think that's it. That's it. Yeah. Wow.
Right,
You did.
right.
You said you only one thing that you kind of didn't answer right, but other than that, you did a really solid
Yeah,
job. Did a solid
yeah.
job. Yep.
Nice.
Finally, we have this mini game that it's gonna be something that really will put you more into your brain than the rest, I guess.
Okay, let's go then.
All right, so this mini game is the quiz. So you know the quiz itself. You know how you watch all the like TV shows. Like it's like A,
Yeah,
B, C, D, and then it goes to the next question: A, B, C,
yeah,
D.
yeah, yeah,
You have
yeah,
to
yeah,
answer. Yeah. No need introduction for that. Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
So let's start off with the first quiz.
Right.
What is the only edible food that never spoils? Let me give you four options.
Okay, yeah, go on.
A. Honey. B. Salt. C. Vinegar. D. Sugar.
No, honey's for you. So sugar or what?
So honey, salt,
Huh?
vinegar, or sugar.
Vinegar?
Is this the final answer?
Oh no, that's sugar. No, sugar. Oh shit.
Unfortunately, you answered wrong. It's
Oh,
honey.
honey. Oh, okay. Oh, fuck.
Cause you know how they never spoil that easily.
Mm.
Honey's like the way how they pour. Yeah.
Yeah. Down. Next one. Next one. Next one.
All right. So this one it should be easy since you know how music instruments how they sound yada yada.
All right.
So which instrument has 47 strings and 7 pedals? I'll give you four options.
Okay.
A.
Okay.
Harp. B. Piano. C. Violin. D. Guitar.
Hot.
So let me repeat the question. So which instrument has 47 strings and 7 pedals?
Yeah.
A. Harp. B. Piano. C. Violin. D. Guitar.
Ooh. You know what? Hot. 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 Sure.
Final answer, eh?
Yeah.
Correct.
All right.
Correct. Really correct.
All right.
Okay, this one is about the television, but it still correlates to music. So,
All right.
what was the first music video played on MTV in 1981?
Oh
A.
my days.
Thriller by Michael Jackson. B. Video Killed the Radio Star by the Buggies. Buggies, how it's pronounced. C. Take on Me by Aha. D. Like a Virgin by Madonna.
Like a virgin.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Unfortunately,
Oh.
that is not the right answer. The right answer was Video Killed the Radio Star by Vocals, because it was actually first exclusive on August 1, MTV.
I never knew. Yeah. No, you know.
Now you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Speaking of which, next quiz is who was the first woman inducted to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? And I'm gonna give you four options: Janis Joplin, Aretha Franklin, Madonna,
All right.
Tina Turner.
Tina Turner? No.
You sure?
Say that. Say it again. Say the rest again, please.
Okay,
No, it's not Tina Turner.
so who was the first woman inducted to a Rock and Hall of Fame? All right, Janis Joplin, A. B. Aretha.
Chaplin. Got that. A.
You
Fine. Yeah. I'm sure.
Positive. You're positive.
Positive. Yeah, 100%. History and that.
No, you were close. You were close. It's
Oh.
Aretha Franklin.
Oh. I thought it was Chaplin still.
'Cause she was like the queen of soul. Like,
Yeah.
she was inducted to like before every women artist how they Madonna, Tina Turner, and
Yeah. Next one.
This one is, I think you know the technology, you know the consoles very well, so this should be a good answer for you to answer. Uh,
Hopefully.
hopefully, yeah. What is the
Yeah.
name of the CPU used in the original Sony PlayStation? I'm talking about like PlayStation 1 here. We're not talking about PlayStation 5, 4, 3, 2. No, no, no. PlayStation 1. So let me give you
One.
4 options. MIPS R3000A, B, PowerPC G3, C, Motorola 6000, I think. Yeah, 6000.
Yeah.
And D, ARM7.
C. Yes, I'm sure.
Motorola, so you're saying Motorola is the answer?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard to believe
Yeah.
that. I don't know.
I I don't know.
Well,
I was even alive. I was alive when the console dropped. I didn't even know the CPU in the flipping PS5.
I get it. I get it. You wouldn't be aware by then. I know.
Yeah, man.
I get it. I get it.
Yeah. Next one, please.
Well, yeah, but yeah, the final answer actually was MIPS. Because you know, the cores, threads, how it's performing.
Alright.
Yeah, it was actually.
Yeah. Alright.
All right. Well, that was all the mini games.
Alright. That was fun.
Now it's time for fans to actually give you
Alright,
questions.
fine. No trolling, I just ask you the questions, please.
Yeah, no trolling here.
Richie, play your songs right now. Okay. Never listen to myself, I mean, just here to find things. Ooh, okay. Richie, SVR's holding. Okay. Into man. Oh, wow.
So let's see. Yeah, let's see. Let's see the questions here. Today I actually asked.
Well, I saw a question, but it was like a long time ago. If you could scroll up, you probably can find it. Maybe, oh, it might be a troll. I didn't even read it, bro.
Yeah, I mean you have read it and they were like just trying to rage bait or something.
Yeah.
Okay, so he asked you about one of the audiences.
Alright. Yeah.
So he said,
Okay, how is it to be like me in 2025? Richie, okay, what do you think of Kanye West support in the and stuff? So I'm not allowed to. I don't know if I'm allowed to say it.
okay.
That's a bit weird, peculiar. That's what I was saying.
Mm.
Yeah.
So one of the guys named
Did you
Josh.
ever listen to the SVR music and enjoy it seriously?
Yeah.
I don't really remember the song, but I saw one on Instagram. I really like the flow, and
Wait,
yeah,
which
feel like
one?
you put. I don't remember what it's called, but I just remember seeing it on Instagram.
Can you like specify like which? Because like there's a lot of Instagram posts that I made.
Um, I don't really remember, but I do remember listening to one of the songs.
Hmm.
Yeah, but I don't really. I'm gonna be honest. I don't really like tap into your. I tap in more to your podcast than your music. Because I don't know. I
Really?
just see more. Yeah, I just see more of your podcast than your music.
Is
Yeah.
it trying to be defensive or
No. Oh, no. Yeah, man.
Hmm.
Being honest.
I mean, I could take it. I mean, hey, you need to listen to me more often though.
Yeah. I will.
I I feel that type of way. I mean, hey, there's been this kind of friend group where they kind of stopped giving a fuck about me because either they change from the worst in their lives or they change better for their lives.
Yeah.
Is there any
Yeah.
questions that everyone got?
If you should your song for no. For Richie, is my favorite song, thank you. Like S. Oh that's um, yeah. Yeah, that's it man. You got any questions? Yeah.
Yeah, and is there any questions like you guys have?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay, here we go. There's a serious one. From John, he said, "You plan on any big features soon?"
Yeah, definitely plan on big features, but mainly people from the UK. That's really gonna shock people, low key. Yeah, from the UK, innit? So yeah. Soon come next project. I'm gonna put like a lot of stuff and time into it. Like what's the space, man? Thank you. I can't do a backflip. No, I can't. Unfortunately, I wish I could though. Yeah, man.
Hmm. Who's your dream feature? Asked
Oh
by John.
my dream feature. Oh yeah, Funny Central Steve from the UK. Like he just knows how to make hits, and I feel like I also know how to make like a catchy tune. Like listen to or, like, any of my songs really. Yeah. So I feel like yeah, man.
Hmm. So,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
You should collaborate with KSI.
One maybe. Yeah.
I
Is that
mean,
it? Bro, I can see you feature with Stormzy or something. Richie, how much time about Death Kid, man? How much chance? Because I was listening to Party. Alright.
is that all you guys have? Besides the the questions about his future projects?
Thanks, I appreciate it. He would he would he'd one of the 5 year or SVR man.
Oh boy.
Listen,
Oh,
naturally, you would one of the five.
am I?
Yeah, man, you're the hardest one.
I mean, I never boxed.
I never boxed a four. Nah.
I've watched boxing before, but
Here.
I never boxed. So
Yeah, maybe I don't know. We'll see. Maybe we have to
we'll
run it
see,
one day.
we'll see. Because
Maybe we have to run it one
right now it's
day.
not possible.
Yeah, obviously, it's fine. We'll see. Um, oh,
I see a lot of people giving you a lot of props.
no, man, I appreciate it. But man, do you have any last questions? I got a dip soon.
I think that's all.
Alright. I appreciate it. I really had fun in this podcast, man.
All right, Richie, look,
Yeah.
man, is there anything you have to say for the outro?
Yeah. I'd like all of you guys to stream flowers for her. Hit me up. Listen to my music. Make TikToks of my music. Anything. Stream flowers for her. FFH, man. Yeah, man. That's it, really, bro. Subscribe to SVR as well. Follow me on Instagram. Yeah, hit me up, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
go show him some love on the
Yeah, show me some love, man.
flowers.
Show me some love. I want to see this love on the streams, like. F F H, man. Let's go.
Yeah, for sure, man.
Bye,
Like,
thank you.
and I'm gonna be honest here. Like, I recommend you guys, like, for those that are watching here, the OGs out there, uh, check out the episode 41, and you will see like the difference between from before, where he was, you know, nervous a little bit, and
Yeah,
to what
yeah,
you're like hearing now, like more mature, more grown, and better. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah, 100%.
So, anyways, guys, I will see you guys in next
Yeah,
week of the SVR
thank you.
podcast, episode 105, where I'll be interviewing Keith the King.
Thank you, lot, for watching, man.
Peace out.
Thank you, lot. Yeah, peace.